fight over the weekend, Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, one of the more shocking developments in boxing over the last few years. Definitely Ryan, very talented, a credible contender, but everyone thought Devin Haney was levels above him, and we just saw something completely different unfold. Just we're still less than a couple days removed. We just want to get your reaction to what you witnessed.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was me, my girl, and her son. We was all in here watching the fight, man. And like I say, up until the first time he got dropped, it was like round 6 or 7. Well, really, after the first round, we was like on eggshells. We like, oh, because I was just thinking Devin was just gonna box the whole fight, but after the first round, after he hurt him, after Ryan hurt him, I'm in my head like, yo, this gonna be a different fight. It's not. It's about to be a different fight. So lo and behold, it did. So like round 6, man, we in here yelling, we in here going crazy. Like we can't believe what we seeing for real. And shoot, it just showed, man, power is definitely is a difference maker. Because it's not like Ryan had better skills or he was just a better fighter. His power was just a difference maker, man. And shoot, that fight was definitely the fight of the year. That
Mhm.
fight was definitely fight of the year, man. Definitely worth the money of whoever paid for that fight. That was a good one.
Yeah, for sure. It seems like Devin didn't make any of the necessary adjustments in the fight to really flip the script. He looked good in the rounds 2 through 5, but he was kind of going in cruise control. And then Ryan just leveled up one more time. Well, what do you think Devin needed to do in this fight in order to change the fate?
I think from that first round, the fight was different. From that first round when Devin got hurt, um, I don't think he was all the way really recovered. Maybe not physically or maybe not mentally. One of them two. Maybe mentally, because now he got hurt that very first round with a very first clean shot. Now, as a fighter, you thinking, first of all, you don't know how he hit you. You don't know where it really came from and how fast. You just know you got hit. So now in his head throughout the rest of the fight, he's probably being cautious and he's okay with winning those rounds on cruise control because he's not trying to get hit with that shot he didn't see again, you know? So I just feel like the power was a difference maker. He was worried about not getting hit with a clean shot so much that he was just trying to cruise control it, or he just couldn't pick it back up because he got hurt. You know, so I just feel like Ryan was just a better man that night overall.
Mhm. With he also came in with an unfair advantage. It has to be noted. I think the fight comes with an asterisk because he was 3.2 pounds over. It seems like he did it intentionally too, just to have that advantage. He admitted so too. As a fighter yourself, not fighting on a level field, and then ending up losing in the way that Devin did. What do you make of that? That an opponent would go to those lengths to have that kind of an advantage over you.
I just feel like that just should have to give the fans a different outlook on boxing. That people can actually come in overweight and still fight, and the person that still fight, they can win and still do that to that next opponent. That's just what us fighters have to go through. Now, it wouldn't have been wrong if Devin would have said, "No, I'm not fighting you. You 3 pounds over. That's too much. I'm not fighting you." We couldn't have been mad at him for saying that. But again, you gotta respect Devin for still taking the fight, kept getting up and fighting. You definitely gotta take your head off and respect Devin for that, for sure. But that's just the fans, the interview people, and everybody on outside the ring. That's what y'all need to realize that what we go through, whether the fighter makes the weight or not, we still gotta fight. So we can get paid, and we also can just put on a great performance so y'all can keep watching us.
Guys like your teammate Shakur, Tank Davis, they're licking their chops right now. I'm sure, considering the way Devin looked vulnerable. Do you think everyone thought Devin was unbeatable? But and you, like you said, everyone is beatable. Do you think? How do you think those fights would look? Devin against the Shakur, Devin against the Tank.
I think Devin will still give these guys problems, right? Like I think Devin will still give T.O. problems. I think Devin will still give Sabio problems. But I don't think he'll beat them guys. Just honestly speaking, I don't think he'll beat them guys. The only guy can see him beating right now is Tio. I can see him beating Tio, honestly, but I don't see him being really nobody else on that level.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Tio is probably gonna be like a real good fight, though. Seriously.
Gotcha. So do you believe maybe the entire boxing public was making Devin into something a lot bigger than he is?
I mean, Devin was doing that. Devin and his father, they was promoting Devin well in terms of, building his fights, who he was gonna fight next to keep his name rolling, making things look like stuff that it isn't, and just saying things that's extraordinary. They was doing a great job promoting Devin, and he was fighting and he was winning. So they was doing everything they could to make him out into the fighter he is today. And shit, hats off to that too. Us as fighters nowadays, we gotta promote our own selves. So they was doing what they was supposed to do.
Definitely. I know you train at the top ranked gym as well too in Las Vegas, as does Devin at times. Have you two ever crossed paths, sparred, anything like that?
I tried to spar one camp. This was probably like when I was like 5-0. We were supposed to, but we just never got it done in Vegas.
Gotcha. Where do you think Ryan Garcia goes from here right now? His star is certainly on another level. He's going to continue getting these big fights. What do you make of Ryan Garcia's future moving forward? Did he just catch lightning in a bottle, or is he going to be giving? Is he going to be a game contender against anyone he faces?
First of all, Ryan Garcia is God's body. Jesus Christ, God. He's God's body. And like I said, when God took my addiction away, I performed extraordinary. And I use myself as an example. So Ryan Garcia is another example of basically what I'm preaching, he's living as well within his own life. And he God's body. And once you God's body, you can do anything you want to do. There's nothing on this earth that's that you cannot do. God can put you through anything on this earth and you can get through it. So he's saying he want to go through one. He's saying he want to go to 147 and he said he wanted to fight Boots. Hey, he gonna go to 147. He gonna fight Boots. Just like you said, he gonna keep putting on these great fights. In my opinion, he's the only one right now in boxing that's literally committed into putting in on great fights. You understand what I'm like? You understand what I'm saying? He's the
Mhm.
only fighter that's consistently putting on great fights. And that's like, damn, that's gonna be a good one. I don't know who's gonna win type fights, not cherry picking fights to where, yeah, it's a good fight, but we kind of know who's gonna win, you know? So I feel like Ryan Garcia, he's the only one that's really out here doing it and shit. I'm gonna support him because it's good for boxing. It's great for boxing. And again, he's God's body, and whatever he want to do, he gonna do it, and most likely he's gonna be successful at it.
Yeah, I mean, he's putting a target on his back. He's telling him to give me all comers. That doesn't matter who it is, what weight class. You have to appreciate that kind of level of attitude and just saying, bring on everyone. And
Right.
think I think some of the other fighters perhaps could learn from that as well too, because they're a little bit cautious on who they call out around their weight class, or they don't speak about certain names in a way that they could in order to get the fans excited about what's to come next. And I think what could come next for you eventually is maybe the winner of this Vasily Lomachenko George Kambosos fight. They're obviously fighting for a 135-pound title in Australia in May. And this is maybe another last time for Loma to get that title to see if he's on that world level. What is your prediction of that fight?
Loma gonna win. I think Loma gonna win easy, especially coming off the Devin Haney fight. I don't think Kambosos is well, we know Kambosos is not as sharp as Devin Haney, so I just think, Loma gonna beat him fairly easy. He might stop him, might, but I think Loma gonna win. I would love to fight the winner out of those two though, for real. I would really love it. It's just like I said with Tio, it's the same thing with Loma. It's just up to if he will be willing to fight me. After he beat Kambosos, will he be willing to fight me? Do he want to fight me? It's just gonna be up to him. So sure, I love to fight Lomachenko. I love to fight Teofimo. I love to fight Navarrete. You know what I'm saying? It's just these fighters, are they gonna fight me or not?
Mm-hmm. Now, there's some other fighters who want to fight you, and they've made that very clear. Up and coming contenders like you, Raymond Murataya is one of them. Ernesto Tito Mercado is another one. They always are mentioning you as someone that they can beat, that they feel they're better than you. What is your take and position on that? And are you looking to prove yourself with a guy like Murataya or Mercado?
Um, I wanted to prove myself against the top competition. If you're really talking like proving myself, once I beat them, Raymond Mortire or Tito, we were supposed to fight in the Olympic trials in the finals, and he pulled out because he didn't want to fight me. So Tito, he's irrelevant. But the only person I would really fight that's calling my name out is Raymond Mortire. That's the only person I would fight. Like anytime, any day, I would fight him because I can say when I fight him, I can honestly say I'll prove to the boxing world that okay, I'm better than Raymond Mortire. But I just want to go for the top guns because I know I'm there. Me and Raymond, I can almost say we're on the same level in terms of development, even though he got more fights than me. But I'd rather prove myself with a Tio, with a Navarrete, with a Lomachenko, with a mega fight, a mega pay-per-view fight, and they basically thinking like I'm not gonna win. Like me versus Lomachenko, it's gonna be way more people saying Lomachenko is gonna win over me. So I want one of those fights with my back against the wall. Not a fight where it's 50-50. Like even though that's cool, but I'd rather go for the top guns. But I'll fight Remy Moritaja though, for sure. I'll fight him. I love to fight him.
Well, Top Rank could make that happen. A lot of those names you mentioned, they're all your stablemates. Again, July 6th, you're going to be on the co-feature of your teammate, Shakur Stevenson. What is that going to be like to be the co-featured fight with your BFF, Shakur Stevenson?
Uh, Shakur, my brother. It's gonna be great, man, honestly. Like, the moments I never take for granted. Like, for real. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be my fourth time going to New Jersey, third or fourth. New Jersey is lit. I love New Jersey. Outside of Vegas, because Vegas is just a mecca of boxing. Vegas is just lit. Outside of Vegas, Newark is the best place that I like to fight. Not even gonna lie. Newark is lit. I love Newark. I love going there and shoot. Fighting under the Shakur card is always lit. Shakur always bring the fans out. Dude, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. My brother fighting with me, Kelvin Davis fighting with me, and he got a tough fight. Kelvin looking to prove himself under another big top rank card, another ESPN card, and shoot, man. July 6th, from February to July, I can't wait to fight. It's too long of a wait. I just can't wait to fight, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And again, coming off that big win against Jose Pedraza, looking to continue the momentum. Thank you for the time, Keyshawn. Best of luck to you throughout training camp and looking forward to seeing you in more of these big time fights moving forward.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.